everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sam, and today for Black History Month, I'll be listing some books I'm excited to read in the upcoming year that are written by Black authors. I'll be linking all the books in the description below, and for this list I'll be ordering them chronologically by the date that they're supposed to be released. So, let's get into it. First up, we have Shine Bright, a very personal history of Black women in pop by Danyel Smith, releasing February 1st. Part memoir, part critical essay, Smith takes us on a journey to learn how pop music was culturally founded by Black women, citing references all the way back to Phyllis Wheatley, an enslaved woman who is supposedly the first African-American published poet. We progress through the ages with tales of other Black female musicians as Smith highlights the underrepresentation and cultural appropriation that these women have suffered throughout their careers. I'm always excited for a learning opportunity, and as somebody who knows music theory and enjoys pop music, I'm very excited to see what I can learn about the history of this music through Smith. Black women in general are often over-sexualized, and I feel that's especially true in the music industry. All I have to mention is the situation with Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson for everybody to realize what I'm talking about. He went on to have a thriving music career while Janet Jackson was demonized for something that was not her fault. I'm hoping Smith's criticisms will help me understand a little bit more how we got here and how we can turn the music industry into a place that is more diverse and inclusive, giving people of color the credits that they deserve. Another book coming out this year that highlights social criticism is Confessions of an Alleged Good Girl by Joya Goffney, releasing April 6, 2022. This YA fiction is all about pushing boundaries and speaking of the unspeakable. As the preacher's daughter, Monique was always trapped by religious belief. Once she finds out that she physically can't have sex, her boyfriend dumps her, and she has nowhere else to turn but prim and proper church girl Sasha and local chaos causer Reggie. With their friendship guiding her, Monique decides to take autonomy over her body and decide what's right for herself, no matter what others' moral virtues may be. I am so excited for this book. Not only does it feel like it's going to be a dramatic and juicy read, but this is the type of empowering book that could influence young girls for life. I'm all about teaching each other not to be ashamed of our bodies and feelings, even as young adults. This book isn't just about sex. It's about defining emotion, setting boundaries, and learning how to have healthy, loving relationships of all kinds. My third pick on this list is also a YA romance called Radio Love by Ebony LaDelle, releasing May 31st, 2020. Now, let me read you guys the Goodreads description on this, because... So, Prince Jones is the guy with all the answers, or so it seems. After all, at 17, he has his own segment on Detroit's popular hip-hop show, Love Radio, where he dishes out advice to the brokenhearted. Okay, I am already in love. So I've always been fascinated by those radio advice columns or newspaper columns like Ask Alice, and I feel like this book is just calling to me. I feel like it's the perfect setup for a meet cute, and I'm already giddy with excitement about reading how Prince falls in love. Because, of course he does. This is a romance. So Prince meets no-nonsense Danny, who is more into the library than love right now. However, there's just something about Prince. So Danny decides to give Prince 3 dates, 3 chances to make her fall for him. Will this meet cute become a forever cute? Or will Danny and Prince become people who just once knew each other? You'll have to pick up a copy of this book to find out for yourself. The last book I want to mention takes a step away from romance and music and dives deep into folklore and fantasy. Written by Elizabeth Agyeman, Fibbed is a middle-grade tale of tales. When 12-year-old Nana is caught lying one too many times, she's sent away to live with other family members in Ghana to see if they can correct her truth-bending ways. In Ghana, she discovers magic throughout the forest. However, there is an evil corporation tearing down the trees and stealing the magic along with it. Nana teams up with local spirit legend Anase to take down the corporation and save the land surrounding her family's village. This book absolutely screams adventure, and I am here for it. I absolutely love mythical creatures and folklore, and even though I am terrified of spiders, I'm really interested in seeing how this works out. For those of you that don't know, Anasi is a creature from West African folklore, a trickster spirit that teaches you moral lessons through puzzles and things like that. Anase can take a human form, however, it's most likely found in its animal form, which is a spider. Now, knowing that Nana teams up with Anase, I'm very curious to see how they use this creature to teach Nana a lesson. Will they use the corporation to teach Nana a lesson, or is the end result of fighting the corporation Nana's lesson? Either way, this book has some potential for great magical elements in it and comical adventure, and I can't wait to read this. Well, that's all I've got for you today. Like I said, if you'd like to check out any of these books, I will have their Goodreads page linked in the description below. Otherwise, if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week for more shenanigans.